The Monkey and the Crocodile. It was a beautiful lake surrounded by lush green grasses, beautiful trees, mountains and tastiest jamun trees. There lived a monkey on one of the jamun trees located near the lake. The lake also had a few crocodiles. There was one crocodile that used to collect the jamun fruits from the lake that fall from the tree. As the crocodile visits the jamun trees every day, it became friends with Monkey. Crocodile and Monkey met every day. The monkey helped Crocodile by providing more and fresh jamun fruits from the tree. Their relationship continued and they became close pals. One day, the monkey asked the crocodile to give some jamun fruits to his wife and family as the fruits were more delicious. The crocodile agreed and took a lot of jamun fruits to his wife. His wife was so happy and surprised that she never ate so delicious fruits, so far. She inquired her husband, where he got those fruits. The crocodile told her, his friend, Monkey who lives in a jamun tree gave these for him. The wife crocodile made a plan in her mind. She asked her husband, "Does your friend eat these fruits every day?" The crocodile replied yes. She added, "Oh my goodness! These are the sweetest fruits we ever ate. Imagine how delicious the monkey's heart would be if he eat these fruits daily. I need the heart of your friend. Can you please bring it for me?" The crocodile was shocked to hear it from his wife. He replied, "But he is my close friend. I can't do this to him." The wife crocodile told him, "Don't worry. You bring him here. I will then take care. Or else, you may try to push him down into the water if he doesn't know swimming." After a long time, the crocodile agreed to bring Monkey to his wife. The very next day, Crocodile invited Monkey to join them for lunch and asked for his favorite foods. Monkey happily agreed to be the guest but worried that the monkey did not know how to swim in the lake. Crocodile, on thinking about Monkey's sorrow, pleased Monkey and told him, "Don't worry. I will carry you on my back and will take you back safely too." The monkey accepted and Crocodile rode him to his home on his back on the water. As they reached halfway, the crocodile tried to push Monkey down into the water. However, Monkey held the crocodile tightly and did not fall. Monkey got suspicious about Crocodile's act and asked him to tell the truth. Since Crocodile believed him as his good friend, he told about the conversation and the fight his wife had with him, and he was taking Monkey to eat his heart. The intelligent monkey said, "Oh my dear friend, you should have told me this earlier. I left my heart on one of the branches of the tree as I won't carry it if I travel long. If you take me back, I can give you my heart." Crocodile accepted and rode the monkey back to the lake. As they reached the tree where the monkey lived, the monkey climbed quickly and escaped from the crocodile. He shouted at Crocodile, "I thought you as a good friend, but you cheated me. I will never come back and never be your friend." The crocodile understood his mistake and returned back home empty-handed, losing a good friend indeed. The bicycle. Mike was an 11-year-old boy. He was the only son to his parent. His father worked as a carpenter and his mother was a homemaker. Although Mike's family wasn't a rich one, they lead a happy life. Mike's school was located a mile away from his home. Mike's birthday was coming up in a week. He requested his father to buy him a bicycle, so that he can go to school in cycle and not by walk and depend on his father to drop him at school. His father also promised him to buy a bicycle so that he need not walk to school anymore. Mike felt so happy. The birthday boy woke up happily with his mother and father wishing him with all smiles on his birthday. Mike was feeling very happy and expects that his father would gift him the bicycle. He had a beautiful gift wrapped nicely in his father's hand and surprised. The father gifted him the parcel and Mike saw a set of books as the birthday gift from his father. Although he was a little unhappy as he did not receive the bicycle, he thanked his father. Mike's father was depressed as he did not have enough money to buy a cycle. He promised to his son that he would soon buy him a cycle. After a week, when he was walking on his way to his home back from school, he saw a boy riding a cycle. Mike felt that the cycle was too small for the big boy. Suddenly, the boy crashed into a post and skidded in the street. Mike rushed to him and recognized him. He was his schoolmate, named Sam. Sam was injured badly and there was no one near to help him except Mike. Mike helped him stand up and provided him water. Since Sam was riding the cycle faster, his left leg and hands were severely injured. He asked him to sit in a corner and took the cycle and rushed to a nearby hospital to get help. An ambulance came and carried Sam to the hospital. He then rushed to Sam's home and informed about the accident to his parent. Sam and his parent thanked Mike for the timely help. Mike in turn thanked. It was all possible just I had Sam's cycle. Mike also told Sam's parent, "Cycle is too small for Sam to ride and that's why he was injured." Sam and Mike became close friends. Mike met Sam every day in hospital until he was discharged. Sam got a new cycle and he came to know that Mike doesn't own a cycle. He gave his old cycle to Mike and with Mike's parent permission, Mike accepted the gift from Sam. One deserves from another for their wellness. The three different fishes. Three fishes lived together in a lake. Although the three were together, all of them are very unique. They had contrasting characters and argue over small things. Still, they were happy. The three were grown up into a bigger fishes. The first fish always dwell in past and very lazy. The fish doesn't believe in preparing for the future. If you can find something that is quite opposite to the phrase, "Prevention is better than cure," it could be the first fish. The second fish lives for the present. It is a little bit wise and tends to make some good decisions in the last minute. The third fish is an intelligent one. It usually thinks a lot. Make the decision wisely and always carry smart and interesting ideas, suggestions and plans to live happily and safely. One day, as the three were playing in the lake, the third fish heard two fishermen talking about fishing. The fish called the other two fishes to hear what they speak. The first man told, "I heard about this take. It has some big fishes. Why can't we enjoy our time here?" The second man replied, "Yeah, that's a good idea. I love to cook and eat the fresh fish. We'll make it tomorrow noon here." And they left. The third fish told the other two fishes, "See, they are planning to catch out us. We should go to some other place to live safely. I already found a route that will take us to the nearby canal and we may then reach a new lake." The second fish told, "Yeah, I too heard them. but they may not return or may end up fishing at a distant place. We can think about it tomorrow when we see them. The first fish. Oh, let's just ignore it. Let us have some rest now. The third fish, the intelligent one, moved to the nearby lake through the secret way alone as the other two fishes denied accompanying. Next day, the two fishermen arrived. The second fish saw them at fishing and planned for an escape. As it was caught in the fishing net, it acted dead. The fisherman threw it back into the lake and the second one was escaped. The first fish, the lazy one, had no idea about the presence of the fisherman. Very soon it was caught, and before it could think about how to escape, he was put into the basket and lost the life in a few minutes. Planning ahead makes lives easier. A share in the reward. There was a beautiful town. The town was led by a friendly and generous man, who is the richest person in the town. He was so generous that he always helped people and fulfilled their needs. The rich man was happy that he was gifted with a son. He was married before 10 years and did not have a child for so many years. In order to celebrate the birth of his child, he arranged for a massive feast to all the people in the town. He appointed famous cooks from various parts of the country and ordered them to serve more than 100 varieties of foods to the villagers. The cooks and their assistants started cooking the feast. While they managed to have majority of foods, they weren't able to get fish, a special delicacy. The rich man, on knowing this, announced to the people that he would reward enormously to the person who brings him the fish to complete the feast. The announcement was made all over the town and many villagers tried hard to get fish. While most of them failed, a middle-aged man got a huge fish and rushed to the rich man. While he was about to enter into his palace, he was stopped by the gatekeeper. The middle-aged man promised to give half the reward he earned if the gatekeeper let him inside. The greedy gatekeeper, considering the announcement of lump sum reward from his employer, let the man go inside with the fish. The rich man was happy getting the fish and ordered his cooks to complete the feast. And he said, "I'm so happy that you got me the fish here. Tell me what you want. I can reward you anything. You need a bag of gold coins? Jewelries? A home or a land?" The man who brought the fish said, "I want 100 lashes on my back." Everyone was stunned to hear this. Still, as promised, the rich man decided to reward him as he wished. Before the servants were prepared to lash him, he requested the rich man to call the gatekeeper inside. All are surprised about the connection between the two. The middle-aged man, pointing at the gatekeeper, told, "He is my business partner. He did not allow me take the fish inside and I promised him to reward 50% of what I receive. Then he permitted me. So please, he deserves half the reward you are giving me." The rich man understood the reason behind the demand of 100 lashes. He asked the gatekeeper, "I want to reward you fully that is asked by the man who brought the fish." The greedy gatekeeper had a big smile and said yes. The servant lashed him 100 times on his back and he was terribly shocked. The middle-aged man was rewarded with gold coins. Greediness will put you in trouble. Taking the short route to earn more or shortcut to success will not help you. Laziness doesn't earn you anything. The proud boy. There was once a very proud boy. He always walked through the village with his eyes turned down and his hands in his pockets. The boys used to stare at him, and say nothing, and when he was out of sight, they breathed freely. So the proud boy was lonely, and would have had no friends out of doors if it had not been for two stray dogs, the green trees, and a flock of geese upon the common. One day, just by the weaver's cottage, he met the tailor's son. Now the tailor's son made more noise than any other boy in the village, and when he had done anything wrong he stuck to it, and said he didn't care. So the neighbors thought that he was very brave, and would do wonders when he came to be a man, and some of them hoped he would be a great traveler, and stay long in distant lands. When the tailor's son saw the proud boy he danced in front of him, and made faces, and provoked him sorely, until, at last, the proud boy turned round and suddenly boxed the ears of the tailor's son, and threw his hat into the road. The tailor's son was surprised, and, without waiting to pick up his hat, ran away, and sitting down in the carpenter's yard, cried bitterly. After a few minutes, the proud boy came to him and returned him his hat, saying politely, "There is no dust on it. You deserved to have your ears boxed, but I am sorry I was so rude as to throw your hat onto the road." "I thought you were proud," said the tailor's son, astonished. "I didn't think you'd say that I wouldn't." "Perhaps you are not proud?" "No, I am not." "Ah, that makes a difference," said the proud boy, still more politely. "When you are proud, and have done a foolish thing, you make a point of owning it." "But it takes a lot of courage," said the tailor's son. "Oh, dear, no," answered the proud boy. "It only takes a lot of cowardice not to." And then turning his eyes down again, he softly walked away.